Hello everyone, it is To The Mark here, and today we are in the DCS F18. I've gotten really into DCS recently, over a few hundred hours, and one of my first aircrafts that I got was actually the F-15, but then for my full fidelity I got the F-18, and well, I love it. Probably my favourite one so far. I've also got many others like the F-16 and stuff, but we are just going to do a cold start, taxi, and takeoff. Alright, let's get started. So, gonna quickly arm the direction seat. Now, switch battery to on with right click. This is gonna be a decently quick startup. Just gonna hide the stick here. Alright, sounds good. Now, you can start with B or A, doesn't matter.
Engine fire right. Engine fire right. APU fire. APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
Alright, that sounds good. That's just a little test to test the fire warnings and other things. I'm gonna switch to override for like 5 seconds now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch it back to on. Now do test
left.
A.
Engine fire left. Engine fire right. Engine fire right. APU fire. APU fire. Bleed air left. Bleed air left. Bleed air right. Bleed air right.
Alright, sounds good. I like to close the canopy here. You don't need to close that at whatever time you want. Usually after engine or AP start. Sounds good. Flick that. So if you... Okay, it's not letting us for some reason. Alright, next we're going to turn on the auxiliary power unit. This will allow us to turn on the engines. If the F-18 didn't have this, then we would have to use... We have to go to here and connect ground electrical power. But it has a APU itself, so we don't need to do that. Okay, we've got green light. That means we can start up the right engine here. We would normally start up the right engine, I think, always first, because that's what mainly gives power to the aircraft. Alright, once you see the RPM here reach over 20, you want to press right shift on the keyboard and then press the home. Look up there. You can set the keybind in here. Right shift home. It is called throttle right idle. And there's also throttle left idle. That'd be right alt home. Yeah, you can keybind that. Reset master caution. Okay, sounds good. When we see that, flick back to the middle about now. Yep. Alright, so we can start the left engine.
Roll left, roll left. Flight control.
Flight control. Alright, that's just the aircraft doing a self-test with the flight controls at the back. Wait for it to start up. Okay, good. We can start up that now. Left throttle idle. Alright, that seems good. Here we can set a little warning for, like, it basically you'll hear in your left ear or right, or you hear in your ears, bingo, bingo, something like that. And you can set which fuel level to do it. I usually like it to set right there. I find that's a sweet spot. Alright, good. Now we can turn off the APU. We don't need that anymore since both engines are started up. Next step, we're going to turn on all these screens and what's not. If it's daytime, you set that to day. If it's night, you set that to night. That doesn't have this option for some reason. Now we're going to turn on the HUD. You'll see a lot of warnings here. If you want to reset, that's just errors in your wings, so you can reset that just by pressing the reset button. And I said reset button. May have to reset button. Oh, wait a moment, ladies and gentlemen. Never mind, that should actually just be good. It's just saying that for some reason. Yeah, it's actually good, never mind. Alright, so well then, next step is to... What's the next step? That's right. Oh yeah, silly me, sorry. It's not a problem with the wings, it's actually a problem, so whenever you do this, you will always, after engine starts, you want to flick that 360 degrees, that gives air. So that problem is done now. Okay, good. And after that, you want to turn on O-bogs. O-bogs. I don't even know what that really does. I think you just need to turn it on. Does something. Okay, good. So, you see this? Aircraft is trying to align itself. We're going to do the INS. I'm just going to set up some lights in the aircraft. Make it all look fancy. There we go. Alright. Set radar to operate. It's not actually operating at the moment, or the ground crew would be getting a lot of bad diseases and stuff. Alright, switch INS to ground there. And most of the time, most servers will have stored heading. Can't remember the way to check, but if you see stored heading here, click it. If you're on a carrier, you'll just set this to CV instead. The INS stands for the Inertial Navigation System. Required for every single flight. It's really important, so don't sleep on it. Wait for that to count down. Once that says OK, set it back to nav. It may stop or slow down a bit. Now HMD. Boop, there we go. So this basically has a little helmet mounted display, shows all the information that is on your HUD, and even a bit more sometimes. And also, that's a compass bearing up there. We'll do a quick little HUD symbology. Speed, altitude, it's currently barometric. Barometric is from your position to sea level. Radar is from where you are to the ground. Barometric is good if you're flying over mountains. This velocity vector, this is where your nose is pointing, this is where you're actually going to go if you move forward. Degrees, your AOA, we'll get on that later on landings. And then, though you'll normally have something beneath this, Mach and G's, that's just how close you are to the speed of sound, and that is how many G's you're pulling. I'll go on G's later, it's pretty important though. Alright, that almost says OK. Let's go into, you want to use your scroll wheel, click that up. Electric warfare, so set the ECM to receive, turn the RWR, set that to bypass. Well, this is countermeasure switch, I'll get on that later, but I usually set just to bypass. That allows you to control what you're launching out at the back. So if I go up with one of my switches and it'll launch traffic, go down, it'll launch flares. Alright, good. Make sure to set that to HUD. You don't need to set that to HUD, it just allows you to see the electric signals around. Can clutter up a bit though. Set that. That just makes the aircraft automatically trim when you're taxiing, keep you stable. We're basically done. That says OK now. Set that to nav. You can also set waypoints from this page. Yep. All good. Let's go set dial link on. Radar. And now your aircraft should be ready to fly. Next step, taxiing. Taxi. Oh, that's not good.
Cold 1. Request startup.
Okay, so normally when you say that, they should respond to you, but in this case, they are not. The reason why is because I forgot to set this airfield. Oh no, it should actually automatically be set to our team, so I don't know why.
Taxi. Cold 1. Request startup.
Alright, that's okay. Turn off that. You'll normally just request permission from the air traffic controller tower. Can't see it currently. Don't know where they are. Okay, never mind, they gave us automatic clearance. So when taxiing, you want to try and keep. Hold up. It's good that I can have a little cursor to show you guys. You want to kind of keep that thing on the lines from up to here. So from this stage on, you want to try and professionally taxi as professionally as you can. If you're gonna do a duo taxi, I don't think you normally do that. They'll just be behind you. If you, for whatever reason, if you want to do that, or if someone's crossing you, move to the side, let them cross, or yeah. Now, you want to keep that down the middle of the line here. So if you ever need help to navigating the runways and stuff, press F10. You get a little map, you can scroll in and zoom on your position. You'll be the white player. Yeah, you can scroll out. It's a very big map. It's about that long. Very big map. This is just a free map, Caucasus. Very beautiful though. I haven't gotten any maps though. I've got a lot of planes but not any maps. Alright, check that the waypoints are all good actually. Yeah, should be fine. Yeah, got a waypoint set on Sanaki, I believe. Okay, gonna take off now. Actually, not yet. Break down. There we go. Okay, so first things first, you want to hold down W, and you want to push the throttle up, or with the brake button, push the throttle up until you start moving. Okay, release it. You can go to afterburn now if you want. Just forgot to align myself here, I'll just quickly do that. Now, F18 should automatically take off, but you can give it a bit, you can pull it back a bit. 180 is usually when it sets itself off. Put the gear up, you can flick that up, or you can just press G. Set the flaps to auto. I think you need to do it in that order, or the F18 will do weird things, from me personally. Master arm on. Alright, that seems good. Whee! So. Whoa. Alright, back. Yeah, so let's just do some flying around here. After you take off, you can just get a little feel of the aircraft. That's what I usually did. After a while, you should start to get the hang of it. It's a very fun one to fly. Without any payload on, yep, we can easily break the sound barrier. Give everyone here a nice little flyby. Oh no. That's why you don't go into it at low speeds and low ground. Alright. Well, that's all, and see you next time. Next video, we'll be setting up controls. You guys can decide if you want. There's actually quite a few controls setting up videos. They're from a few years ago, but they should still be valid. Or we can do a landing, cockpit familiarization, whatever you guys want. Yeah. Alright, see you guys next time on next video. Bye.